Get ready to match the stars. Orson Bean, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Pat Delany, Richard Dawson, and Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 76. And now, here's the star of Match Game 76, Gene Reilly.
Thank you very much, Johnny Olson and Fred. Don't get hysterical, madam.
Now, this may take a while.
Yes, it may take a little while. How are you, Orson? It's grand to see you again. We've missed you.
I'm just fair.
Good. Oh, I'm sorry.
Actually,
I spoke without listening to your response, didn't I?
Yes, that often happens, you know, like go into a restaurant and the maitre d' comes around and says, was everything fine, sir? He says, just fair. He says, fine. Goes away. Never here, sir.
Orson, would you help us in a polite round of applause for the new kid on the block, Pat Delany of Swiss Family Robinson. Now, since you are the new kid on the block.
Do you remember when I said to you there was good news and bad news?
Yes.
Good news that you were on the show?
Yeah.
Here comes the bad news.
This is the bad news. It's a little tradition we've started around here.
To all the new ladies.
And a couple of the new fellas.
Yeah.
No, never do with the new fellas.
Only
Welcome. Oh, dear. Hey. Okay. You can stay the whole
any
week.
of the diseases on this list? Particularly this one.
Let's say hello to Sally Westwood and Sharon McNichol. Okay, ladies. This lady's a champ. She's won $6,650. And she's met a real challenger in Sharon McNichol, who scored 6 celebrity matches with her first round question. Now, Sally has had her first round question, matched 3 of our celebrities. When we come back from this commercial, she'll have her choice of A or B in the second round questions and see if she can catch up and achieve a tie. If that happens, we'll tell you what happens then, but right now, pay attention. Here we go. Ready? All right. Yes, sirree. Round. Isn't that an interesting noise? Listen to that. Okay, Sally. You have your choice of A or B.
A.
A it is, and away we go. Everybody plays. Oh, no, 3 people do not play. Charles does not play, Richard does not play, and Betty does not play, because in those positions,
I
he
play.
matched somebody in the first round. You play.
I'd hate to start off not playing.
That's right.
It's like
That's what I
original
heard about
sin.
you.
I mean, I got to have a chance to do something
Here
wrong
it is.
before I don't.
Orson?
Yes.
Tiny Tom Thumb said,
Yes.
in the morning, I like to pop out of bed, so I sleep in a blank. In the morning, I like to pop out of bed, so I sleep in a blank.
Oh, I got it.
How are you?
I'm fine, Doctor.
Splendid.
Don't you play, darling?
No.
No, he does not. 3 people do not. He is one who does not. Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
All right.
I'm ready.
Here we go to Sally Westwood. Tiny Tom Thumb said, in the morning, I like to pop out of bed, so I sleep in a
Toaster.
toaster. Is good. Now, Sally, in order to achieve a tie, you need 3 toaster responses from our celebrities, and we'll begin with Orson Bean.
Sally, I think I love you. You're a beautiful thing. You are. Get out of the way so I can
all
see
right.
this one.
That's it.
All right, I've seen enough. A toaster.
Toaster is 1. Score is now 6-4. She's looking for a toaster, Brett.
Did you say you loved her and she thought she was beautiful and all that?
Yes.
Well, take a good look, because she's not going to be with us much longer. I said a popcorn
Popcorn poppers! So Sharon wins the game. What do you have here? Okay. Smack down. Congratulations. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold everything now. We'll get to you in a moment or so. Keep your motor running. While we say goodbye to Sally Westwood, who's going to use her money to further her education. And I'm glad we were able to supply her with some $6,650.
Really?
Thank you, Sally. Goodbye. Isn't that nice? She's got a little scholarship money there. All right. What are you going to do with your money if you win any?
Oh, I'm going to take my family on a super vacation because we work so hard at our family restaurant.
Okay. All right. Let's have a go at it now, Sharon. You've got 100. You could win over $5,000 here. And let's see how it goes. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Follow the blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match that answer. If you match the second most frequently given response, you get $250. The third gets you $100. All right. You are entitled to a little help.
I just want to look at him. I don't get to see him when I'm backstage.
That's enough of that. She's seen those.
Seen them all.
What?
She had passion juice for life.
I see.
Pull yourself together.
I want to ask Brett.
You want to ask Brett?
I'm torn between two terrific answers.
Right.
I think I'm going to go with follow the leader.
Follow the leader's one.
Richard?
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road.
Betty?
I should say follow the fleet because that was a Fred Astaire movie. I say follow
The
the
story of your life.
Girl.
Follow the what?
girls.
Follow the girls. Yeah, okay.
Just the fellas are applauding.
That's right. Follow the fleet. All right. Follow the leader, follow the yellow brick road, and follow the girls are the three you've got. Sharon, you want one of those, or do you have a better idea of your own?
I'm going to go with Brett with follow the leader.
Follow the leader. Okay. Well, Sharon, we'll find out if it's up there. And in what position, too. So let's begin down at the bottom, then reveal the $100 response. Follow the crowd.
Well,
First
some of them are
response.
girls.
Yes, of course. And some are not. Now, we're looking for follow the leader. Here's the $250 number. Follow the yellow brick road is Richard's answer. Well, that may be a good omen, Sharon. You never know. Here we go. May we see the $500 response. Leader it is. Okay, congratulations to you, Sharon. You got a total of $600 now. And that means you're going to play for 10 times 500 or $5,000. Now, to collect that amount of money, you're going to what?
Crack my eggs over this.
You're going to crack your eggs over this? Is that a Utah expression? I've never heard that.
No, I remember I told you yesterday we specialize in eggs.
Oh, you said that's right. She's got an egg restaurant. Okay. All right, she's going to crack her eggs over this. Okay. Oh, here it is. Now, to collect the $5,000, you got to match one celebrity exactly. It has to be an exact match, and you have to choose one now.
Okay, well, I play this game all the time at home. It's my very favorite. And I always play with Richard.
Doesn't it?
So will you play with
And
me,
at home,
Richard?
too.
My pleasure.
That's it. Stand on the adhesive tape. That's right.
The moment
And if
you send your family on that vacation, we'll get together.
The reason we have adhesive tape, in case you cut your finger, we can just take it up and put it right around there. Okay. Here it is. It's worth $5,000. Carbon blank. That's C-A-R-B-O-N blank. Carbon blank. All right, he's finished, Sharon. We asked you to give us an answer which you think will match his. Now, what do you say to that? Carbon blank.
Oh, I hope he can spell it. Carbon monoxide?
Carbon monoxide. Listen, carbon what? They're all saying carbon paper out there. I don't know. You may want to take some if it doesn't come out that way. We'll find out right now. She says carbon monoxide will match you for $5,000, Richard.
See, I think positively, Don. That's deadly carbon monoxide. But there was carbon copy and carbon paper.
Carbon paper. Is that what you say, audience? Carbon paper? Yeah. You type?
Do I type?
Yes.
Not too well.
Isn't it funny? That's the first thing that came to my mind. But as Richard pointed out, there are a number of other good answers, too. Okay, now, Sharon, you've got your 600. You're going to meet another player in a moment or so. But right now, we got a little business for America. All right, let's carry on. Are you ready to carry on? Yeah. Would you kindly welcome Marjorie Wofford?
Yes.
Wofford.
Right. They spelled it wrong, so you would say it right.
Oh, I see. Where are you from, Marjorie?
Los Angeles.
What do you do, if anything?
I am a domestic engineer.
A domestic engineer.
Right.
Well, there's a lot to that, isn't there?
There is, right.
And are you married?
I'm married. I have 2 daughters and 3 foster daughters, 16, 15, and 13.
Boy, you got to be a domestic engineer to cope with that, don't you?
My baby is 4 months, and my oldest one is 10 years.
I see. All right.
So I'm on the ball, huh?
You what?
I'm on the ball.
You are on the ball.
I'm PTA president.
You're a PTA president?
Right.
You're a very active lady then.
Oh, yes. I work with the United High Blood Pressure Foundation.
High blood pressure foundation?
Right. I don't have high blood pressure.
You don't have it?
No, not yet.
You will.
Probably.
Wait till you see the first question. You're
Oh,
gonna
my
get.
God.
Shall we carry on?
Oh, please.
Here we go.
Why won't they get that fixed?
It's just a little balky. Some days it doesn't feel too good. Don't worry, everything gonna be all right there. All right, you got a choice, Marjorie. A or B?
My family said A.
A is what they said. Here we go. Everybody plays. Sally the cheerleader was so short. Let me tell you, when she wanted to congratulate the basketball team, she had to stand on her tiptoes just to kiss their blanks. That's how short Sally the cheerleader.
Boy, that's short. That is really short.
Well, not that short.
That is short.
Just to kiss their blind.
Cheerleader.
She was a cheerleader, but she was short. And when she wanted to congratulate the basketball team, she had to stand on her tiptoes just to kiss their blanks.
There were so many good, wonderful answers. I don't know which one to choose.
You know. What?
Hi.
You did that one day to me. You know what you did to me? I'll show you what you did to me. And someone was here one day with a camera, and they took a picture of this. You know, in the New York Daily News, they run this picture every week to advertise. And TV Guide, they run it too.
Right. Don't you feel silly? Don't you think you should act
Here
your
I am,
age and
one
grow
of
up and
best
behave
dressed men
yourself?
in television, and you're making a mockery of my wardrobe. Yeah, I'll wear them that way. Culottes.
Oh, it's
knickers.
Huckleberry Fam.
Yes. You ready, Marjorie? Here we go. Sally the cheerleader was so short. Once is enough. When she wanted to congratulate the basketball team, she had to stand on her tiptoes just to kiss their blanks.
Knees.
Knees. She said knees, Orson.
Sally the cheerleader was just a little thing, no bigger than the palm of your hand. A little,
Oh, really?
A slight little slip of a thing, and their knees is the answer.
Their knees. So that's one for Marjorie. Thank you. Brett?
Sally was so short, she was only as big as a little minute. She had only could kiss the little toes.
Oh, that was really short.
Tiny.
Oh, don't boo me. It's too early in the week to boo me.
That's right. Too short. What did you say, Charles?
Well, I think it's a match. I really hope it is. But the first few years, she did kiss their knees.
Yes.
And there was some trouble with rashes and things. And then knee pads.
Knee pads. Okay. Short cheerleader. In order to congratulate the basketball team, she had to stand on her tiptoes just to kiss their knees, according to Marjorie. What do you say?
Well, according to Marjorie, according to me, they have to kiss their belly button.
Belly button.
I'm sorry, Marjorie.
That was a little taller. Kiss the belly button. Okay. Richard?
Any lady who has all those children and is so involved, I could do nothing but give you the right answer.
Good. 3 for you. She's rolling along, Betty. She really is.
While I had you where I had you, I should have kissed your knees.
Yeah. That's pretty good for a first-round question, isn't it? She didn't do as well as you did. You got all 6, though. But 4 is marvelous for a first-round response. We'll carry on with the end of round number 1 in a moment or so, but right now this. What?
Today's consolation prizes are first, the original Mr. Coffee and genuine Mr. Coffee filter. Joe DiMaggio says it's the greatest automatic coffee brewing system ever. And a deep fryer and golden dip. Quality meat, seafood, and chicken deserve this fine breading, not leftover crumbs. You can bake or fry with golden dip. And an electric knife and a supply of Unicap iron vitamins. 100% of the government's recommended daily allowance of iron plus 10 essential vitamins. I diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the blank. Did she make it? Well, we'll find out when match game 76 continued in a minute.
Oh, hello there. Here we go. Second half of round 1. Sharon, you ready? This is all yours. Hey, did you hear about the absent-minded housewife?
No, sweetheart.
Well, I'll tell you about her. She kissed the rug and blanked her husband. She kissed the rug and blanked her husband. She kissed the rug and blanked her husband. Orson, you are very quick today.
Yes, I was.
What have you been up to? Is there anything you have to plug or anything I should talk about or anything you've been doing with your life that is terrific?
Yes. The reason I have nothing to plug, Gene, is that I'm too rich to work.
Oh, isn't that
My
marvelous?
accountant bitterly opposed my taking this job on the grounds it would put me into a higher tax bracket.
Well, we need
I
you.
would like to tell you something about Orson that he never brags about or mentions. He does reviews in the New York Times book review section, the Sunday supplement.
When? Recently?
On
Oh,
occasion,
about a month
I-
ago,
yeah.
I read a review he did.
I've done
Writ
several.
himself.
How marvelous.
I
You think
reviewed
he's just
Jerry
another-
Rubin's book, of all things.
Oh, you did?
Growing up
Yeah.
at 37, I liked it.
All right.
You think
Are you
of
all
him as
finished?
just
Okay.
another old face. I mean, pretty, pardon me.
Sharon, are you ready? Here it is. The absent-minded housewife. Did you hear about her? Well, I'll tell you what she did. She kissed the rug and blanked her husband.
Vacuumed?
She vacuumed her husband. She said kissed the rug and vacuumed her husband.
Sharon is not old enough to remember the days when one would take a rug in the backyard, hang it over a clothesline,
You had
and
that wire
beat it
and
with
beat
a
it
wire
with a wire thing that looked like a heart shape.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
understandable.
Right. All us old folks remember that, Sharon. Brett?
Your vacuum cleaner.
There's one for Sharon. Charles, what happened here?
Mine has a light on it, and I'm very happy with it.
It doesn't pick anything up,
Sharon is
though.
too young to remember the time when you used to take the rug out in the back and put it over the clothesline and beat it. Does that sound familiar?
Yes, it does. I think I've heard it someplace. All right, Pat Delany, what do you say?
Well, I'm rich.
You're rich.
I vacuum my husband.
You vacuumed your husband. Okay.
That's it.
At this moment, the score is 4-2. Now we come to
Sharon is
Richard.
probably too young to remember the word beat.
Beat, yeah.
No, you got to go over that clothesline you forgot.
Over the clothesline.
Over the clothesline, right.
Probably too
Yes.
young to remember. Beating you know, some winer's going to think this is an instant replay. Why are they replaying that?
What are you doing? Now, Betty, I know you're too young to remember about beating a rug.
You know that.
With
You
the-
know that. But there are other answers. She could have hooked her husband.
She
She
could have
could have
hooked-
done a lot of things, but she
Right.
vacuumed her husband.
She vacuumed. All right. 3 for you. Well, this is a very interesting game. Very interesting game. 4-3 at the end of round 1. We go to round 2 and ask Marjorie to make a selection.
A again.
A it is. A again. Here it is. Only 2 people play, Brett and Pat. Shirley just bought the world's largest bra.
That was Fanny, dear, not Shirley.
No, Shirley. No, Shirley. And she wears it to the supermarket so she can shoplift blanks. I appreciate the enthusiasm of the audience in shouting out answers. However, I point out to you, you may be giving them rotten answers. So don't say it. All right, put it in the
so
slot.
big, that's the gimmick. So big.
You're not
So
even playing.
big. The world's
Oh,
biggest.
I got a great answer.
I got a great
We'll call on you anyway. What
Well,
is
call
it?
on me anyway.
Right. Ready, Brett?
Yeah, well, I will be as soon as I finish.
She worked at the supermarket so she can shoplift blank. Now, come on now.
I've got
Okay.
it, hon.
Now, Marjorie, Shirley just bought the world's largest bra. She wears it to the supermarket so she can shoplift.
Watermelons.
Okay. What do you say?
You know how I know the answer to this?
How?
Because Fanny and I do a lot of grocery shopping together. I said watermelon.
Watermelon. Okay. She's looking for a Z-cup melon. What do you say?
My living broad died.
Really?
I put grapefruit.
Grapefruit. Well, I can see one. No. Okay, so Marjorie, you picked up one more at this moment. In the middle of round two, score is 5-3. Right now, we've got this message for you. Then you hurry back and see what happens next.
I didn't.
Got to stop right now, ladies. You'll come back next time, right? Okay, here we go. 5-3, middle of round two. You were all splendid. How was it on your first time?
Well, I think it's fantastic, but I don't think I'm...
You were fantastic. Wasn't she fantastic?
Good work.
Join us tomorrow for fantastic Pat Delany here in Match Game 76. Gene Rayburn, goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 76, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. This program was edited for broadcast.